Alright, what's up everybody? Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. I just got a call from Boost that they're about to do a pull on my car, so about to go see what it puts down. Like I said, I'm not going to say the actual numbers of what it's going to put down, but I'll at least show you guys the pull, and I'll tell you what's actually done to it after, and you can kind of guess what the numbers are. But you know, numbers don't really matter too much because, you know, everyone has different DAs, everyone's dynos, not everyone's dyno's different, but everyone dyno, you know, there's a lot of different factors in the dynos and how you do correction factors. I should probably put on my seatbelt before I crash and die. And there we go. So that's what I said, I'm not too worried about the numbers. I just, you know, I kind of had a number in my head that I want to hit just for personal reasons, but like I said, it's not too big of a deal. I just really care about the car doing well at the track, and I think it's going to do what I want it to do. So depending on what it does on the dyno, I might need to do a few more things, but I think it's going to be kind of right in the range of what I expected. So we're going to head over to Boost real quick. I'm in between clients right now. They called me. I was like, well, I only got like 10 minutes, so in between clients right now, and we're going to go check it out. So I forgot to close out the video yesterday after the dyno because, like I said, I was going back to work. I only had a few minutes in between, so just want to update you guys because I told you I'd tell you the mods on the car. I wouldn't tell you how much power it exactly made, but you can kind of figure it out. The car still is on pump gas. It's got the Snow Performance Stage 2 methanol, so you can tune it like it has. I think we figured we tuned it to like, you know, 102 to 105 octane, somewhere in there, nothing too crazy. So essentially the methanol is just sprayed in and it converts the 91 octane to like a 102 to 105 race gas. You can tune it higher, but then you're really going through methanol like crazy and you're constantly having to fill it up. So kind of played it conservative on that. It's got a 265 Metco upper pulley, which I previously already had. Did the Innovators West lower pulley, pinned the crank, which is the real reason why I did everything, just because I didn't have the crank pinned before, and that kind of worried me. Never had a problem with it, but I have heard horror stories of people having problems with not pinning the crank. But my whole thing was, why am I going to pin the crank and not do the lower pulley at the same time? So I just waited till I had enough money to do the lower pulley and pin the crank at the same time. So we did that. I already had all the B-Woody, idlers, tensioner, all that. Just got a bigger belt to compensate for the lower pulley. Added Injector Dynamics ID 1050X injectors, because when you do the lower pulley with a 265 upper, you're running out of fuel at that point, so you have to do bigger injectors. So I went with the 1050X. I could have gone bigger to like a 1300 or a 1650 or even a 2000. And sometimes it's better just to go bigger because you're already spending the money, but with staying on pump gas, the 1050s actually worked out perfectly, and I'm nowhere near maxing those out, and I'm still good on the stock. I think it's a 460. I'm still good on the stock single pump. The fuel pressure is really good, so don't need to have a boosted pump or run dual pumps, anything like that, because we're on pump gas. So that's a good thing about staying with pump gas. And got the LMI intake, obviously, JBA, cat delete. It's straight piped all the way through. There's no mufflers, no resonators. I haven't done headers. I don't think they're worth it. They did a car at Boost and they saw literally no performance gains. So I'm sure once you get up into like the 1,000+ range, it makes a huge, maybe not a huge difference, but you can notice a difference because it's kind of like the last restriction. But the headers are really well engineered on the Hellcat, so no reason to change those out. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Little things here and there, but pretty much the car made what I wanted to make. I wish it would have made a little more peak horsepower, but like I said, they're just numbers. The car runs really good. I drove it this morning. I did a pull in it, and you'll see it in the next video. And it's crazy. It hits like 6-7 PSI of methanol, and then all of a sudden, I don't know for sure, but I think it was 3,500 or 4,000 RPMs. It hits 19 PSI of methanol, and that fucker just goes. It's pretty wild. Car runs great though. Shout out to George. Awesome tuning. Shout out to Brent, Chad, Bryce, all those guys for their help with the car. I love working with Boost. Those guys are awesome. They're the type of guys that, you know, you could just go hang out at the shop with and talk to. They're just really humble guys. They got tons of knowledge. They've been doing this for a long fucking time. So those guys are always awesome. I love going over there, hanging out with them, and I love being able to work with them. And like I said, if you're in the surrounding areas, or even if you need to trailer your car because you don't have a good shop in town, or you're looking for someone better, I would definitely hit up Boost Performance and let them know I sent you guys over there, and they'll definitely take care of you. Super nice guys, very knowledgeable, and the car runs great. So now it's just a matter, oh, I did the drive shaft also. That's the other thing I forgot about. So I got the drive shaft on there, which I'm really excited about. So now it's just a matter of waiting for the tires to come in. The skinnies for the front were on back order, this whole thing, so who knows. I ended up ordering the skinny tires from a different company, and the front wheels, the rear wheels and rear tires are coming from another company, so hopefully it gets here soon, because that'll make the biggest difference. I mean, you can make all the power in the world, but if you can't hook up, it's pointless. So another thing I want to show you guys real quick, I had bought Kevin a present for Christmas. It was custom made by Billet Technology. So this is the bypass cover. I'll show you real quick. And just now got it today, and I ordered it. It was either a week or 2 weeks before Christmas. Kind of my fault waiting so long to order it. But damn, it took like almost 3 months. So just show you guys what it looks like. So the cover goes right here. So it's got the custom CA machine logo on there, black billet. It looks fucking awesome. Kevin will probably do a video on it, but that's how it sits. That looks sweet. And so we got the custom CA Contagion Athletics logo on there. And I did black and silver because he's got black and silver pulley. And obviously the whole engine bay is black and silver. So, you know, you can get all these billet covers from Billet Technology. You can get this stuff painted. But this one I thought would be really cool because right in the middle, and I thought it'd be sick to have the CA logo right in the middle. So that looks really cool. Kevin will probably do a video on it, but then it just pops off of there. So supposedly you're not supposed to drive with them around because there's nothing really holding them on there besides the pressure. So I mean, they sit snug on there, but supposedly you're supposed to take them off for daily driving. So I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. I guess you're supposed to just put them on at shows. That's an expensive piece just to put on at a show. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know if you guys like the dyno. Sorry, I'm snaking you on the numbers, but like I said, the numbers don't really matter. If you do own a Hellcat and you're kind of wondering what range of numbers you'd make on what parts, you can always DM me on Instagram, Facebook, or email me because my email's down below. But make sure you guys always comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at VanV39. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.